This is exciting, isn't it?
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
KGB Open Mic Monday! Yeah. Woo! Thank you! Welcome! New York City! Manhattan! East Village, baby! Let's do it all right! Poetry! 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 Music! Comedy! 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 Changing your life! You must change your life! You must change your life! Thank you! Thank you! Stop! It's too much! It's too much! It's too much!
Not enough. Thank you. Came in here and looted the place. I want to thank them for returning the couch and hey. Anyway, so how many of you saw Bill Clinton on Arsenio Hall when he played the sax?
Okay, that's enough of that. Thank you.
It's topical.
Yeah, I know. I wrote that material this morning. It was on my Twitter. Check it out. @GeeksRomo. I'm Matt Proctor. I'm the host. We got so much talent. We're gonna have a great night. Get some drinks. I'm just gonna start with this. Okay? I've got this book called 1 Year. I've never done this before and I want to try it. And what it is, I wrote one line every day for a year. And so every day has a single, so I'm just gonna ask, you don't have to tell me your birthday, but just what's a day? Can you just give me a date?
July 3rd.
Okay, July 3rd. Let's have a round of applause, thank you. Exactly.
Great day.
Fantastic day.
It's my brother's birthday, so.
It's here for your brother. This is for him. A private order keys the disjointedness.
It does.
That's July 3rd, everybody. Yeah. Okay, can I get a date?
September 10th.
September 10th, here we go. Also great choice. One day before Patriotic. Cheek Eden's Trucks Yard Drill Wise. That's September 10th. Alright, well, and we'll just do one more. Can I get a date?
December 24th.
December 24th. Also a day before. Frank Stallone. That's it. 1 year. Get it at your local bookseller. We're going to get it started.
Person for the dead author because he doesn't do much talking outside of reading stories. And Mort and I are a very, very long way from home. He originally hails from New Orleans. I can play along and say if you say so. But the one thing that I cannot do is have my own opinion or a point of view. Now I bet you turn up your nose at my act, but I'm eating a lot better than gas station snacks. I deal in snake, oh, I don't care about the facts. I'm selling Tijuana Bibles in a chick dress.
Behind the counter were indifferent, but when I started hitting times like 4 a.m. and then coming back at 3 p.m., they started greeting me with concerned expressions. The shop was a 10-minute walk from my apartment, which usually meant I would get through about 2 songs and finish 1 cigarette by the time I arrived. Unless I was smoking American Spirit, which burned unnecessarily slow. Depending on the time, I'd stop in the smoke shop for cigarettes. They were cheaper there. If my friend DJ was working, I'd get a bag of Coke.
It's put together. And I'm super excited to be here on Matt's series and here at the KGB secret red room up from the room that everybody knows about. This is the real place. It was like, I think it was like 30 years ago that my phone rang. I used to live about a block from here on East 4th Street. My phone rang at like 11 o'clock at night, and it was this guy, Keith Roach, who ran the open mic on Friday nights at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe that ran from like midnight to about 4 a.m. on Friday nights. And it was like 11 o'clock at night, which at the time seemed like a totally normal time for somebody to be calling. And he offered to have me read as the featured reader at like midnight on a Friday night. And I was super excited. And I was just as excited when Matt reached out and asked me to read here tonight. And that's true. I'm not just saying that because I've had 2 whiskeys and completely croutons to eat. So I'm going to read a few new poems. And I'm going to drop that paperclip. So I may end up inadvertently reading the same page of
Are you still hungover from this weekend? You guys ever drink so much you don't throw up that night? You throw up?
Have to breathe the daisies out. But what if we're all just light hiding in potato sacks? I think about Adrienne, kisses in the grass, dead ants in my hair.
I did also take line out of the guy that's been telling the swastika joke. I don't know if he's here, but like, let's talk. Let's talk. This poem's not about you. It's called I Love You, Mariska Hargitay. Thank you, Mariska. I love you. Overseer of my worst depressive stupors. Psychopomp to the dark edges of my shoes.
It reminded me of the way a priest sanctifies a cup, the way a gypsy stares into a crystal ball, that moment before a terrible kiss, that second before a killer begins killing. The way a sculptor appraises clay.
Make a joke. Brightwash, brilliant disregard, absolute lack of community attachment. And at this point, this is the point conventional Gothic trots in like a 1,000 horse charge, and it won't be worth a single radish. Radish, radish.
Made of clay by God. That's all you need to know. So, the poem is called Breathe, Adama, my golem.
In the light bulb lined mirror and await the transformation. It has taken me all day to get ready. It has taken me years. This is a rendezvous, a bait and switch. Sometimes.
But thank you for having me again tonight. Everybody here is so talented and so much fun, and Brendan Lorber was amazing.
Yeah.
Great chemistry. Okay, I did memorize.
Standing in the shade, but it's still too hot for a mother's care. Yeah! Yeah!
Or an LLC, I'm not sure. They might go LLC. That's the current way a lot of the real estate barons are doing. They have 100 buildings and they're all different LLCs. Okay, yeah, I know. What Brother Angel say? Did leave the city for beautiful New Jersey. They probably got $500,000. Who knows? Walking down East 2nd Street, the yellow school bus, if you've seen it, you can't really see inside. I'm trying to look and see some aging hippies are going to jump out and scream.
Spit on them. Down on marble floors, her red bottoms get louder. Each step towards the door. Beautiful flowers blossom as she walks. Please don't leave. Step on me instead. Before the lights shine on her, she stops and glances back.
Cake and rainwater. Somehow everything blued when I wasn't looking. The Mark had left for the movies, the heist now underway. The aliens had landed in Times Square. Their aims remained uncertain. Cowboys rode off into the sunset, but where would they stay for the night?
Very good.
10 minutes after we met, it was electric. And we actually found out that we were from the same small town in Illinois. And I knew that it was meant to be. After a lot of time, a lot of hard work, and a lot of breakups, I finally think that now's the time. Maddie, I really couldn't imagine my life any other way than with you, baby. And I mean, I know this is informal, but would you marry me?
Nice to meet you. preteen, between 11 and 15 years old. Duncan and I were born the same year. I Want to Hold Your Hand hit the U.S. when we were 11. The Kinks came out with You Really Got Me when we were 12. Ferry Across the Mercy by Jerry and the Pacemakers came out when we were 13. Fresh Cream, the first album by the Cream, when we were 14. Traffic's Dear Mr. Fantasy when we were 15. Duncan was listening to those songs and forming his own identity. He and I met when we were 22. By art history itself. And in a 1985 booklet of Duncan's work, Carter Radcliffe wrote, "The ruins of the past, one's own or the culture's, are so oppressive that we try to entrap them in an isolated present." In that same booklet, Barry Lindemann, the Semaphore Gallery director, quoted Duncan as saying, "Paintings are prayers." Whatever the context of that statement may have been, I think the sorts of prayers those may have been were something like spells to break out of that entrapment, to release an enchantment, and leave the viewer contemplative, attracted, and at least a little mystified.
Thinking about collaborating on
Con quien lavar mis culpas. Mi pelvis sigue vacía y mi cicatriz más pequeña.
No. Poem 2. Yes to the internal crucible. That's me. Yes. Poem 3. Why? Blame it on my parents. I did not choose to be here. Poem 4. Nonetheless. Nonetheless, I am grateful. Poem 5. Why are you grateful?
Down whenever. Make me in their image, snatch me from their roots, tell me when my body could and when my body could not. In Bible school, the tree and women were familiar lovers, entangled in battle of who God hated more. The tree bore the first temptation and laid witness to the snake. The woman bore the first blessings from sin.
Not belonging. Branchlets in the whites of eye, hamlets in the whites of lips, grasping for cold soil, wanting entry beneath.
New York is like scrolling the internet. Woody's right about decay. And my second poem is called Random Rolls. Our neighbor tore down identical houses. I scrubbed the bottom of the pool with gelatin and ginger ale. I vomited up a prophecy in a dive bar, inhaling hot dogs. I quit smoking for the 112th time and lost my liquor license to the tambourine player who found ambition in a tropical fish tank.
She watched the water in the glass go honey brown as she stirred. The clink of the spoon tuned the night to many others. How many years? Marking time by scoops, by grocery trips to replenish the tuna fish cans, water crackers, Coca-Cola that Agamemnon demanded.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I just sit on it.
Right, right. That is nuts.
And then when you leave it, you'll auto lock after 3 seconds.
Okay.
When you just leave it, you just lock it.
So you never have to lock that thing to anything.
Because it's locked already.
Girly, beautiful, tall and curvy. She is the spark on silver, the sass to a hiss, the sneakiness to slither, and the thing that makes very now I hear that your dreams came true, 'cause she gave me things I didn't give to you. You see my face, that you be reminded for me. It is a dark night. Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
The one you left behind. And sometimes when I sit and think, I start to cry. Then I ask myself, and I start wondering why. Why do I have to live in a world where there are no welcome signs? That's it, the nerves.
Yeah!
There is no margin in modern language left to celebrate what we love, because all that will be was. The horse fell bloody with my poem, and I fell bloody with the horse's blood. Thank you.
I keep on falling in and out of love with you. Sometimes I love you, sometimes you make me blue. Sometimes I feel good.
Reconciling with like an immigrant like livelihood or like immigrant life, like as an Asian person like in America. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it has no pure products. Because the Pacific Ocean sweeps along the coastline, because the water of the ocean is cold, and because land is better than ocean. Because I say we rather than they, because I live in California. I eat fresh artichokes and jacaranda bloom in April and May. Because my son
guided meditation course. It wasn't for me. Not everything's going to be for you.
The minor ways I'm substituting personal action for personal memoir, like how I grow cucumbers in my building's courtyard and harass the Parks Department to plant more street trees. This week I'll speak about further small actions I'm taking.
And flourless chocolate cake. Around the table sit people of all ages, mostly Jewish except for a few, mostly white except for a black man and a woman who are on opposite sides and opposite ends.
So, we just don't have a show. But, we will be back December. I don't know the date off the top of my head. Yeah.
On my heart, that's Terminator of the blue. I'll land those shoes. The tornado from my side. You take the picture for a ride. So tell about it. You'll know.
Like the light.
There's just a shitload of people out here. I'm shocked, actually. What the fuck is going on? Is there something happening?
Okay, wait, me too. I'm on. Wait, literally same. Do you see the Mediterranean cuisine? Or like, are you on the side?
Yeah.
And she really
Thank you.
Grim fairy tales.
Hillary Keel with Half a Line by Frank O'Hara. And by the way, thank you, Lydia, for that great introduction. Hillary Keel, I love you. Get up. Do you need help getting up? Let me help you get up.
In Phoenicia, New York, the power went out and stayed out for 3 days. I forgot to mention that this was midwinter. Hillary lived without heat day after day, covering herself with blankets, enjoying the luxury of quietude and non-electrical silence. I must say that Hillary is not much of a complainer.
Wait, what was your question? Now you want Sophie! Sophie, come here! What happened to him? His heart broken. Someone tell me.
I didn't finish watching the show because I get very.
I can say like
Back to you.
You flick that once. Now, remember, you're all a big part of the show, so the better you are, the better Larry is. Okay, you see this gentleman? Yeah, he's giving me this this sign, and it says, we're on in 10 seconds, so get ready to have a good time. All right, here we go. This is exciting, isn't it?
In 5, 4, 3, 2. KGB, Red Room, fuck the music. We don't need the music. We make our own music. Thank you for coming out. Tonight, I'm going to kick things off here. This is 1022 Gramercy Spire. New York is too uptight, but I like the seriousness in buildings, waiting around in them, not invited to the party, or invited to one party but not the other. If you're wondering if I'd have sex with you, the answer is yes. She hands me a napkin filled with heart-shaped cookies. You can taste the butter. Please shut it off, it hurts our face. Should we take care for a wit? We want to be the Food and Drug Administration. Who would talk about it? No one's in charge of me but me. Don Yorty says he's been wiping Bernadette Mayer's ass and cleaning up her vomit. Sometimes it's better to just drop dead. He's been teaching a class on how to speak English. He could never do one of those MRI programs. The Meso abortionist. David Henderson says Bob Kaufman was supposed to be the flower thief, but they recast with Taylor Mead. Clando's not the same. People who used to go to Clando don't go there anymore. The neighborhood belongs to different people on the weekends. New York City on a budget, making it work. Said something about Ishmael Reed, but I can't remember what. Paid $6.52 for 4 AA batteries at Sheen Brothers Deli, 10th and B. Putting her ass in a Singapore sling. Not enough stroke. This is a message to the human race from aliens. Should I go get a piece of pizza? There's too much cranberry sauce. The size of things makes people fit. Everybody should get to see it for free.
Over the top of me. Hosanna to be desired by her. Hosanna to be living. So I'm pretty good. How about you? Oh, and here's your coffee.
There was an empty space inside. I thought about the past and what I left behind. That's right, next time I'll live until I die.
For something like transcendence or for time. And meanwhile, luckier people puttered on beyond the vacuum as their capsule fell.
Spend the day together.
Oh my God.
And then at the end of the day,
Alright, so, yeah, I'm from Tucson, Arizona. This is called Come Back to Arizona. I've been living in New Hampshire for a bit during COVID, so I wrote this.
Home from a horrible oncology appointment. Dot. My organs feel like they're being pushed out of me. I told you it takes 2 hours to get back in this traffic. I'm done, Nikki. What do you mean done? I'm just gonna let it eat me. Huh? The cancer. It's eating me from the inside out. I'll just let it. I'm not spending my last days being drained and robbed. Alexis, play Beyond the Sea.
I'm tired of feeling all alone again. I'm tired of waiting for this day to end. How I wish my dreams would come to stay.
Will be materialized, placed into a shiny package, and fed to your 5 senses. There are plenty of packages.
Nausea was crawling up my throat, yanking at my organs like a movie. And so I hung my...
everything fine, a cool breeze in mind.
Yeah.
Cool, thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing tomorrow night at the Heart Swallow, which is I think just up the street on First Ave, I think.
Yeah.
Worried if I use too much shampoo, and I think to myself, should I use less soap to compensate for that? And what I'm not saying here, you know, is that too much shampoo is at the root of one of the premier political socioeconomic theorems of our time.
Ever wanna be a different person? Someone you never knew, someone completely put together, someone never blue. Oh, it happened to me, and it can happen to you.
Until her pay came. The gas she had would have to last her until then too. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Their heroes. Andy Warhol. Kanye West. Donald Trump.
So I'm like this.
No, you're I guess over here, over here.
Am I supposed to be hot?
You're definitely supposed to be hot. And I'm like over here at the other side of the bar, right? And I can't see anything. And I'm looking for a girl with blue hair. That's the thing I'm doing. I'm just saying, that's what this is.
Do you still need the bottles?
The bottles, yeah, actually, if it's okay, we'll throw them on. Thanks for putting up with us. Thanks so much. Yeah, thank you, appreciate that. So we need kind of people like, we're just like drinking and looking. Yeah, we're just all drinking and I'm kind of hanging out. Like over here. How's it look?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a show that you're waiting, and after you're gonna move there, and I'm gonna move.
In place in 1981. They slated him to be the top karate guy in 1982. He lost by some weird fucking thing. I've seen him on YouTube. And he said, and he was supposed to go to America and become a big karate teacher. And before he did, but he lost, and he didn't become number one. So he goes, fuck it, I'm gonna go just travel a little bit. He went to Kyoto, and there's a guy making a sword. What are you doing?
Gentle sword?
He goes, no, he goes, I'm making a,
Okay, great, thank you.
One tonight.
Sometimes it says something, but it's not being shy today. Shy a little back. But yeah, I'm not pregnant.
It was a real heart that I brought from home. She ate it, and now I'm going. Woo-hoo! I also in amateur freestyle rapper, and I begin to explore that later. So I'm sure you guys have been like loving the shit out of it so far, but we are going to take a brief interlude. If you guys want to grab a drink at the bar, there will be stuff happening down here. If you want to stay here and enjoy that, but I will see you guys.
Sorry, man, sorry.
Your new names, Corinthians 2 and Revelation 4. Stand and speak to your people.
I'm a guy. Again, like we were scheduled for like I wanted to get back and we do that. What is this network? Really No, I kind of figured. Oh yeah, that's good. I kind of figured you wanted to make sure the audience was warmed up. I did. I also wanted to. So I kind of didn't. I didn't like. Yeah, so I didn't let you do the rest of it. But you know, it's fine. It's just maybe you should have just planned to give you more time on that. You want 10 more? Here, you've been doing the same jokes for a while. But brand new stuff. That's good. Okay, 10 minutes.
Like bathing in the blood of the Lamb, rolling around in the sacrifice, eating and drilling clans of children, slaughtering the children of Hillary, in the Clinton, Epstein, Woody Allen, certainly Clement, Dean Epstein, Les Westbrook, flying to a private island, eating the glands of children. I don't want to fucking think about it. I don't want to think about Jeffrey Dahmer. I want to have a great time. It's 1935. We're gonna entertain you in the old fashioned way, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing out there? You're beautiful. You're beautiful audience. Boss Raider. I was swinging, baby. We're doing music. Saving the human race. Getting rid of a lot of the bullshit and waste. The industrialization. The things of plastic in the ocean. This is my Lennox Earwig sailing to New York. It's never fun. You see, I can't talk that thing. I thought the world was going to end in 2012. So I didn't really plan to have any kind of career or children or nothing. I don't know what the fuck I thought was going to happen. I was going to move to New York, going to be a star. I wasn't sure how. Get on Saturday Night Live, motherfucker. Call me. Bradley Cooper, you stole my career. You have no talent. I don't even want that. I want to be the Mahatma Gandhi of comedy, poetry, fucking fuck the society, and the people in it listen to Slipknot, wearing masks and their heads and came on. Shoving that one drinking antifreeze just to get high. Doing it, Robitussin has a food bed. Put it in my veins, put it in my head. I gotta get it. To be super human, I'm a war machine. I'm gonna crush you, Russia. Where's that Russian lady? I want a piece of you. I'll beat your fucking ass right here. Boss Raider, Thanksgiving. Really fabulous. And you, Russian trash lady. 6 feet tall. I'll bring it down like the fucking World Trade. I'm the Bin Laden of the United States. I was terrorism against Fox News. Terrorism against Turner Broadcasting System. Terrorism against Turner Classic Movies. Terrorism against Nat Lauer. Terrorism against Family Guy. And the Southern Garland is nothing but I don't want that comedy. I don't want the CDs. I want Dr. Cash professional therapist. I want some of these brilliant artists tonight to have a chance to reach the top. 6-figure, 7-figure deal. Netflix called me, baby. I got ideas, I got pitches. Anything you want, millions of dollars, riches, on shows. I need a third job. I got a third job. I'm a man. Get my dicks up on 42nd Street in a public urinal. Going in the open field. I don't know I'm campaigning. I don't think girls service at all. I think they have depth, humanity, beauty, style, grace, and quantity. And there's something to be said for all that. Russia! Don't trust in the United States! We're crazy! We're loco! We lost the fucking atomic outpost! That's what I'm gonna do to you! You wanna go down? You wanna get the hell of yourself? I'll break you for your fucking grave! Fuck it! That's why I'm saying everything! It's a power symbol! When I think of Russia, I'm taking a piss! Right in food face! You probably like that! Go in the shower! I saw the Steele dossier! I knew something like that gold! He likes that gold, baby! We got a championship gold! Lord Andrea! And Lord Devin! We got a lot of fucking championships there! I kill them cornflakes and Oreos and Fruity Pebbles and Count Chocula and every other Halloween. We're just in the middle. But we want to check outside. We want to get you on over. And over. We want to touch you. Taking males to high, taking males to top, get down to Pittsburgh. We're trying to unionize. Get down to the throat. We're trying to unionize. The Undertaker. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's Tully Blanchard. And Hardy Race. And Rowdy Roddy Piper. And Dirty Dusty Rhodes. And Sable, baby. Sable. You are fantasy. In 1993. In the puberty. Watching Space Jam. With Arnold and Martian. Before Kanye, cross Kanye. In, out, in, out, in, out. Woo! Custom made, baby. Flying around from the side. 40 million social media accounts. I'm monetized. I'm throwing through. I got 3 passports. I got crypto. I got NFTs. Here's some more. This set is an NFT. We'll fuck you up with our money and our power and our influence.
Directed by Susan Burnett, having trained Sandy Meisner and made it played out.
For you, what I think of you, Ricardo. What I think of you, DeSantis. I'll rip you, boy. I'll rip you, motherfucker. You come to New York. I'll show you what it's like on the bad motherfucking street of Bushwick, Ridgewood, Park Slope, Chelsea, West Village, East Village.
Competitive swimmers on boats, incredibly talented people, we might travel with you to be with you.
Hey, I eat it for breakfast. We live in a world of suffering. It isn't the suffering. It ends when you die. Which for you, this is very true.
This is my art.
Drop the fucking.
That is the world we're in.
Shoot your bomb on the motherfucking ass.
Our daily bread is for
wherever you want. Know what you want to do. You get this thrown up in the show. Get this thrown down to this. Sex. X-rated. Pornographic. Imagination. Obscenity. System Lord, everybody, System Lord.
You want to have a sleepover? Second after 1 a.m. Give yourself a
We'll never forget it. Bye-bye.
We took a cab back to my place.
Each and every one of you tonight. Very special experience.
The city down the highway.
Lord Daddy.
Your rates are $25.
Lord Andrea.
Strongly insist
On behalf of Lord Andrea and Lord Devin and myself, from the bottom of our hearts,
She likes that Molly Shannon Randall capturing That's gotta be her an old play music.
Thank you, Mother. Let's one more time for your help.
Running cake.
You're all superstars. Go home and be jolly and merry. Be faithful forever. Thank you.
Class or lecture, I appreciate it. Got him out to start over. Blue Bellini knocks on the bedroom door. What she?
Okay. That's our show for tonight.
Constantly tripping over these fucking rubber.
would have done.
Something egg.
I've been like updating my
Awesome. Beautiful. One more minute.
Did it make you like chocolate?
No.
I know. Having her sit there. Now
That's fine, thank you. Oh yeah, I know Mr.
I love that fan.
Maybe.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
That's a crab! Resetting!
Tavern on the green.
respect that we will to be not people who live
impossible in my hands. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna get you, so you. Right, but I never deal with hands. Let's get it. Bring it out. We're gonna get that. Hold on. Catch your first though. You guys are very experienced at home. Search your heart. Give her a world of usual image of who you are. I'm gonna show you. But not just be filled with anything. Because if I'm starving to death but I eat poison, I'm going to die. So I can't just eat anything. Some of us, because we're hungry, we run to anything in the world because we're so desperate. We're so empty on the inside, so we're so desperate for love. So I'll just sleep with anybody. I'm so desperate for acceptance, so I'll just walk with anybody. I'll give anyone access to me because I'm so empty inside, but that's
Shore, which I love to call that area Caucasian Nation, just to give you a picture, was flooded with...
I just know his parents are somewhere going, well, why not number one? Like, if he's not going to be the first richest person, he might as well make as much as I do. Like, it doesn't mean anything.
Cool. And I don't know, I think I accidentally revealed a little bit too much about why I was because I was like,
people say stop. I've never done it! Sing me, I'm a punk. I bring the funk. Sing me, I'm a punk. I'm a punk rocker what? Punk. Bunny!
Yeah!
Now.
Yeah!
We've seen a little bit of my theme song. Although if anyone can read, I have many theme songs. That's one of my theme songs. How many minutes?
Oh,
Maybe even tonight, you guys are lucky.
Starbucks Roastery.
They don't care about that. This is your warning. The rosary.
I love it. I just realized it's a fucking Green Day song. Should I go interview him? I don't know.
Every time that he's taken his dick out, it was to take a piss, and that one time he had it out, his body just told him it's peeing time, and he just started spraying. But I knew I didn't want him to.
It's just crazy. Swear to God, motherfuckers used to. I went. White people, man. I grew up in the Bronx, so I never encountered the South Bronx at that. You know, white people don't exist out there. So I stepped out and I was like, who are these savages? I'm like, blatant racism, don't give a fuck. I was like, Becky.
I don't think it's insulting, it's just for me, it's just wow.
We're going to Carol Place.
Und why didn't they clean it?